chain birth, most of chains in the game. No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring.
It's Madden NFL 20.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson, and he'll be taken. Offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, and Next Gen Stats says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end.
Automatic first down.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. On the move to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, throw left side complete. That's Sutton. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Wilson. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage. Full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On the counter, here's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Able to find Lazard. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Allen Lazard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready? Grab 50, grab 50. Go 6.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DJ Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal again right the way that they started this ball game.
So that drive takes a gain of field on 8 plays, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. We'll get a look at Sterling Shepard as he and the rest of the offense march out into place. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he? The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sidelines will talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, they'll go. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short at first. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Now Williams running left. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to get this done inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take. Is going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1. Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
They'll throw now on the final play. Try to lay one up deep. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point by McPherson. Up and good.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now a play fake here on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Hands it off out of the gun. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase with his set. The afternoon. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Throwing is Wilson. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And quickly they get to the line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 58 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Now he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bengals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
So the Broncos coming out now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down by Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Wilson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out. On this back now here on EA Sports. The offense on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15. To throw is Wilson. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They're going to look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He targets Ingram for another grab. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown Bengals! Evan Ingram, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the fourth quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was a while ago as they just held on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards that time for number 14. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway comeback.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Looking to throw. Wilson.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at the 20.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Hey, check that. Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Looking to throw. Being chased out left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Lewis between the tackles. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and